Hey everyone, what if I told you that there's a new way to code where you literally don't look at the code? I know it sounds crazy, but developers everywhere are talking about something called vibe coding, and it's changing how we think about programming entirely. So what exactly is vibe coding? The term was actually coined by Andrej Karpathy. You might know him as the former AI lead at Tesla and co-founder of OpenAI, back in February 2025. And get this, it became so popular that Merriam-Webster added it to the dictionary just 1 month later. Now here's the wild part. Vibe coding is when you describe what you want to an AI in plain English. It generates all the code for you, and instead of reviewing that code line by line like we normally would, you just run it. You trust the vibes. If it works, great. If it doesn't, you ask AI to fix it, all without ever actually reading the code yourself. Now, Karpathy described it perfectly. Fully giving in to the vibes, embracing exponentials, and forgetting that the code even exists. Now, let me show you how this looks in practice. So let's just say that I want to create a simple web calculator on ChatGPT. Now, instead of writing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, I'm just going to tell the AI, create a calculator with basic math functions and make it look modern. Okay, so that's just going into ChatGPT. It's going to analyze it, and then it's going to start processing the code. And once this is complete, we can just select it at the top by copying the code, or we can download it as a HTML file. Or we're going to go to TinyHost, which is the platform sharing app that I've been using for years now. It's honestly the best. It's so simple and easy to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to upload a file. I'm going to upload code because we're going to upload a piece of code. Now I have simply just uploaded my HTML file. As you can see here, we can call this calculator test. And then we're going to publish, and here we go. So now if we click on here, we can see the working calculator. Let's just give it a go. Do 4 plus 4 equals 8. And that's it. So if we go back to the calculator, we now have somewhere to see the calculator working, and we can go back to the code and say, please rewrite the code so the calculator is orange. Now we're just going to paste that and wait for the code to then show us again, and we can download that. We're going to go over to TinyHost, and we're going to the calculator test that we created, this project that we can share with absolutely anyone we wish. We're going to go to update files, and we are just going to get rid of these files here because we're going to add new ones. Click choose file to upload. Now we have just uploaded the orange calculator, and we can just press publish here. And again, within seconds it's done. We're going to just view the link, and here we are, the orange themed calculator. So again, we're going to do 1 plus 9 equals 10. First, it's incredibly fast for prototyping. The New York Times, Kevin Rose, who isn't even a professional coder, uses vibe coding to create personal apps, like one that analyzes his fridge contents or suggest lunch menus. And second, as you can see here, it's making programming accessible for people. You don't need to memorize syntax or debug complex errors. You just need to communicate what you want clearly, and the AI does it for you. So the concerns, of course, it's not all smooth sailing. Critics point out there's some serious concerns. When you're not reviewing your code, you might miss security vulnerabilities or bugs that could cause real problems down the line. Simon Willison, a respected programmer, put it pretty well. Vibe coding your way to a productive code base is clearly risky. It's one thing to build a fun weekend project, but another to use this approach for critical software that people depend on. There's also the question of learning. If you never look at the code, are you actually becoming a better programmer? Or are you just getting really good at talking to AI? Now, if you're experimenting with vibe coding and want to quickly share your AI-generated project, TinyHost is perfect for this. You can drag and drop your files, you can get instantly to share, and even use features like password protection if you want to keep your experimental projects private whilst you're iterating. Plus, with TinyHost Analytics, you can see how people are interacting with your vibe-coded creations, which is great feedback for your next AI prompt. For creative experimentation, rapid prototyping, and personal projects, it's incredibly powerful. But for production software that needs to be maintained secure and reliable, traditional coding practices definitely still matter. So what do you think? Would you try vibe coding for your next project? Let me know in the comments below, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe for more web development tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.